Hey, oh, I'm not sure if I'm live or not yet, so I'm gonna wait a second. Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth Maria, and this is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. We're so happy to be here today. So last week, I've been doing these readings for about a year now in a wonderful group called Truly Awakened. And last week, I actually, on accident, posted to my main page. Um, but after the reception that I got, it kind of, helped guide me to the knowing that it was time for me to spread my wings a little bit and do this in front of a larger audience. So I'm going to, before I get into this week's reading, I'm just going to tell you guys just a little bit about me if you're interested in learning more. I am a writer, a Kave Kanem poet and writer. I offer different creative and business writing, offerings and help with, I've worked with businesses, organizations, groups, and individuals. You can learn more about me on my website. I also offer food advocacy. I am now working with Rustic Roots Sanctuary, and I hope to expand in that category as I move forward. And I also offer guidance with tarot. And I am also working on a master's in social work right now out of Florida State University. And so my background is in writing. And so, I've been working on ways to really meld all of the parts of me together and, just to share it with the world. So if you want to learn more about any of that, please check out my website. If you want to support this weekly tarot reading, I have a Patreon site. There's several different ways that you can support me. There's also Venmo down below. And I also do offer right now one-on-one sessions with me. And I am working on a group offerings as well. So anyways, what I do when I come online once a week for Intuitive Tuesdays is really I'm working with my tarot cards. I always use the Everyday Tarot deck. I love the Everyday Tarots right here, and I always have my conduit on. A little bit of copper there so I can feel the energy. It helps. These readings are a lot of fun for me. It gives me practice. It helps me to connect with you guys. And really, my ideas about tarot are maybe a little bit different than conventional wisdom. I don't look at it as like fortune telling or, like I'm doing something like that. It's more like, for me, it's about tapping into the current energy individually or collectively, and then guiding either one-on-one or like I'm doing today in a collective reading, kind of guiding, using the energy to guide. And, the tarot are a wonderful symbolic way to tap into the subconscious. And so basically that's how I use it, as kind of a launching pad, if you will, to really explore the individual and the collective in, symbolic ways. So if you're interested in learning more, please, again, check out my website, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I did want to mention, so I keep on saying I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm like, one more thing. But each week I am going to talk with you guys about a crystal that I'm working with. I've really just recently been getting into, honestly, my whole life I've been interested in crystals, but I've really delved a little deeper. I'd say like the last year or two. So tonight I have black tourmaline, And this is like, I'll hold it up really close. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It is a powerful, powerful stone. This is a protector stone. Black tourmaline is used a lot to help people with the electromagnetic field. You know, all that. I don't know about all that, but it's, you know, it's a good protector. You know, if you're someone that knows more about crystals, that's in, please like comment and, you know, tell me what you know about black tourmaline. But I keep my black tourmaline actually on my computer when I'm not using it, just to help. You know, it gets rid of any toxicity. It's I actually like use it on my body, like sometimes, you know, especially if I've been out in you know, a crowded area or whatever. When I get home, I'm like, oh, let me get my black tourmaline. Gotta like, you know, get all that energy out. So it's an excellent protector. I can't like see if anyone is watching this or anything like that. So you know, I will leave this up. So this is like a weekly reading. So I'll leave it up for the week. You know, if you watch it live, awesome. If you don't, you know, check it out. And so what I'll do is I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to have 3 sets of 3 cards, okay? So for each set, there's 3 cards. And so the first card is really the energy that you're coming out of currently. The second card is what you're moving into, where you were at currently. And then the third card is going to be kind of taking you into the remainder of the week. And so after I shuffle and I get the 3 sets out, I'm going to hold them up. And what I want you to do when I hold them up, or actually maybe like while I'm shuffling, and again, it doesn't matter if you watch this live or during the replay, okay? So this reading will be good for, you know, the next week. But while I'm shuffling the cards, what I'd like for you to do is just breathe into it. Breathe, maybe close your eyes. You know, unless of course you're listening to this like when you're driving or something, don't do that. Yeah, so just like breathe. And then when I hold up each set, 1, 2, or 3, just pick the set that resonates with you the most. And then that's your message, okay? So again, I'm Elizabeth Maria, and this is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. I'm getting started with this is the part that I love. We got the Tibetan bells. I wonder if you guys can hear. I love the Tibetan bells. It's so nice and meditative. Whew. Oh, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So this usually comes pretty quick. Okay, we got there's one. Thank you, Great Spirit, of these 3. Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Let's get here and get these out. Okay, so this is card set number 1. This is card set number 2. And this is card set number 3. Okay, so, and if you want to, you can just, you know, put the number that you picked in the comments. And then at the end, I will, as always, what I do is I'll just take a picture of the cards. And let's see how I do that. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And I'll post it along with the video, so you guys can read about it if you want, or look at the cards, and then, if you need more information, just look it up. And these are the Everyday Tarot deck, and I believe the website for the cards is biddy.com. It's a good, nice, accessible website. It's not mine, so that's not a plug. I've already done my plugs for the day. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what we have. Ooh, okay, wow, okay, what's going on? Card, ooh, lots of, I wish that you guys could see these cards that are coming up. Just beautiful. Okay, let's see what's happening. So, if you picked card set number 1, your first card for the week is, hold on, let me get there. We have the King of Cups, okay? And so you are a person that is in control of your emotions, and you have the maturity to feel your feelings, okay? You can feel your feelings without them getting the better of you. And so that's huge, right? Because, I mean, that's what we are. We're, feelings are emotions or energy in motion, right? So if you don't have control over the emotions, then, how far can you get there? Okay, so you balance the head and the heart perfectly. And you are the master of your inner and outer world. This is excellent. So for card set number 1, the energy that you're holding right now, you've done the work, you've done that inner work, and, you've found that balance, you've found it. Okay, and so, but like we all know, right? Everything is fleeting. And it's even like that, and it's so important to remember for all of us that, we are the kings and the queens, the gods, the goddesses of our own destiny, right? And, even if we get to this place where we are like perfectly, I'm like perfectly imbalanced, it's a moment. There's always moments, right? That's what this whole experience here in this world is about, moments. And so even the loftiest king or queen, has its days. Okay, and so busy king. So right now, your second card. So this is the energy that you're dealing with currently, right now. This is the 2 of Pentacles reversed, okay? So you see this guy, like if I turn him around, look at him. He is juggling way too much. He's like, whoa. He is not in balance, right? Look, he didn't even figure out which sock to put on this morning, right? He's got one black one, one gold one. What's he doing? Doesn't even know. Oh my goodness. And so the message here for the 2 of Pentacles reversed, I'll put him back upside down, is your schedule is overloaded, king, queen, okay? And because of this, you're starting to, feel like maybe you're dropping the ball, okay? You got to get yourself organized. Get yourself organized and prioritize, okay? And don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? You are the king and queen, so that means you're a pointer, right? Be benevolent about it and ask for help, right? Your community, the people around you are there to help support you, okay? So, you got this king complex, man. You gotta, your schedule is overloaded. You're the king. You are allowed to delegate, okay? And as long as you stay in that place of benevolence and integrity, then there's nothing wrong for asking for help with what you need, okay? So it says, you're not expected to do everything on your own, okay? King, queen, it actually is, allowing yourself to receive help is part of being a leader, is learning that balance between and knowing what you can do and what you need to delegate to others to do. Other people have other talents and, and it's good to find community there, King. Okay, so the last card for the card set number 1, let me get there, is the 2 of Cups. And so King, Queen, card set number 1, you guys are beautiful. You are creating deep connections and partnerships right now. This is all about co-creation, right? This is all about, creating this life that's based on shared values, right? This is compassion, unconditional love. This right here is Christ consciousness, right? This is all about creating that 5D, reality, right? Where everything is, it's community. And so right now, for card set number 1, you have everything. You have everything that you need. You've found that, but it's just time. You can't keep on going like this, right? If your plate is overflowing for too long, guess what's going to happen? It's going to fall. Period. Okay? So lean into your community. Create those co-creation partners right here. Okay? You know how to do it. You see the beauty and the divine in other people. And so tap into that to co-create. Nurture these new relationships. Now, these could be, these could be intimate relationships, but I feel like for this reading, for card set number 1, that this is about business, career, community relationships, new relationships that you need to foster, okay? This is where you're going to find your help, okay? And they hold potential for the future. Excellent. So, for card set number 1, man, you are in an excellent place. Okay. So, if you picked card set number 2, and I will put the timestamps in there in the reading too, because, this gets a little long. Okay, so for you, we have the Hierophant. And so if you picked card set number 2, you are someone that is working with a teacher, a guide, some kind of mentor, or a guiding authority. You may be in school right now, or, this could be something in your personal spiritual life, working with someone. You are in a place where you have been actively expanding your knowledge, right? And you're learning the fundamental principles of this new knowledge from a trusted source. You're in an excellent place, right? In life, it's always about, the ebb and flow, right? And so the Hierophant is, Hierophant is the teacher, is the, is the mentor, the spiritual guide, right? So you are taking active, intentional steps to work with someone that has, at this point, more authority in whatever subject it is that you're focusing on. And so this is an excellent place to be, right? Gaining that knowledge, gaining the wisdom from someone that you trust. Okay, So for card set number 2, your second card is the Page of Swords. And so this is interesting. So we have the teacher card right here, working with a trusted source. And then we have the Page of Swords. And so, the page is, he has or he or she, I mean, whatever. I don't want to use any gender pronouns. The page has a curious mind. So you are someone that loves to ask questions and you're learning new things. So be excited, and it doesn't matter. I'm feeling like, there might have been at one point some trepidation in you. It could have been about maybe age or where you thought you were in your life, right? But right now, you're open and you're learning all of these wonderful new things. You are someone who is a natural communicator, okay? And so you are preparing to be ready to take the next step with what you're learning, what you've been learning. Because remember, this first card is the energy that you're moving out of. So you've been working with this authority, right? But now you are at a place, right, where you are becoming the authority and you're ready to share whatever message, whatever skills, knowledge that you've been working on. And this is new, right? You are ready to share this with the world. So you are preparing. Excellent card. Okay. So let's see for card set number 2. And this is interesting. You have 2 swords in this reading too. So for your last card, you have the 2 of Swords. And so here we see a woman. She has a blindfold on. She has her swords are pointing in 2 different directions. So this is all about having to make a decision. Now this is interesting. I'm thinking, because we have the teacher here, so someone that you've been working with, mentor. It's like you've been gearing up. You've been gearing up to take whatever it is that you've been working on to the next level. And now you have a challenging decision to make, and it's regarding this. And I believe that this has to do with career or business as well. There's a fork in the road, and right now you are feeling uncertain about which option to take, okay? Remember, look closer at the situation. There are always an infinite number of possibilities, and right now you may not be seeing, everything, okay? All the possibilities. And so right now, this is what I'm thinking. And earlier I just talked to someone about this. Like, if there's any, like when you're weighing a decision, if it feels like heavy, it's not time to act. It's not time to act out of this place, right? It's time to pause. It's time to go within. You have the skills, the direction that you want to go in. You're ready to take this next step, but you're weighing your options. And right now, it looks like you're looking at this situation from possibly, I don't want to say closed-minded, but from a narrow perspective, okay? And so remember that whatever decision that you are making, and again, I feel like this has to do with, like a personal career change or, something that you're about to move into. I feel like this is happening in public space. So just remember that there are aspects that you are not currently seeing, and that these aspects that you can't currently see will help you to make the right decision. Okay, wow. So that's great reading. So for card set number 2, it seems like you're gearing up, you're ready, you're about to, and this last card is what you're moving into. And so this decision, but just remember, when in doubt, pause. You don't have to make a decision if you're not ready to make it, okay? So, and it doesn't matter what anyone exterior is telling you. Like, you are the creator of your own reality. And you've gotten the tools from trusted sources. This is an excellent reading here. So, just pause into it. Go within. Trust, trust, trust. Okay. Looks like my screen is kind of getting all wonky. I don't know what's going on with that. But let's move into card set number 3. So, it says check your internet. Your live stream is experiencing connection issues. Okay. Well, hopefully it's still working. I don't know. Anyways, that's the thing with using the internet. Anyways, I'm going to move on and I'll just see what happens. Okay, so for our last set, card set number 3, your first card is the 8 of Cups. Hold on one second. I hope that you guys can see this. I guess I don't see anyone on right now, so I can't really tell. No, I hope I'm doing all this good. But anyways, I guess I'll figure it out. And if it doesn't work out this week, I'll try it again next week. Anyways, okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. And so if you picked card set number 3, we see with the 8 of Cups, right, that there is someone that is about to walk away from something. And it looks like, because the 8 of Cups, I mean, this is, this was could have been like an abundant situation, but you do not want to be a part of it anymore, okay? So it is time. So this is the energy of walking away from something that no longer serves you, okay? So for card set number 3, this could be a disappointing situation that you have found yourself in, or this is about a relationship. And as I move forward, I'll have a better sense of this. So you wanted it. You've wanted this to work. Look at all of the abundance that has been created, right? That you're walking away from. You wanted this situation to work, but it hasn't, okay? And so you are feeling right now that the only option is to move forward and on with your life. Okay, wow. So lots of change for these last 2 sets, right? There's energy coming in of having to make some choices, right? And walking away from what no longer serves. And there's a way to do that, right? With grace and dignity for yourself and, for the situation or for the person that you find yourself needing to walk away from. Okay. Here is your second card for card set number 3. This is the 9 of Wands. And it's the 9 of Wands reversed, okay? And so right here, it almost looked like he's hurting. He's in kind of a world of hurt right now, okay? And so reversed, you're struggling. You're ready to give up, but you are so close. You are so close to completing this challenge, this challenging time, right? So you are you were in the energy where it's like you are getting ready to walk away, and but right now this decision is like crushing you, but you feel so overwhelmed by it, and you're struggling with this, right? But no, right? And God, let me tell you, I know that it's like in the darkest night, right? It's always, what is it? It's always darkest before the dawn. And I mean, I totally will I roll to that cliche, especially if I'm in the darkest part of the night. I'm like, seriously, that's what you're gonna tell me? I need something now, right? But don't give up hope, okay? You need to keep fighting. You've got this, okay? Be careful right now of any type of paranoia that you may be feeling about this situation that you're walking away from, or any kind of defensiveness. You do not have to explain yourself to anyone, okay? No one is out to get you. It's in your head, right? I mean, I don't mean to say that and then laugh. I actually use laughter as a defense mechanism. Thanks, trauma. Yeah. So when you're in this place, so you're making this decision that you're walking away from, but you're feeling that maybe people are out to get you, or that is like whatever is exterior is a reflection of where you're at on the inside. And so for you, who cares what, I mean, and it's not who cares, but you separating from, the situation, go within it. Like at this point, detach from the person, the place, or the thing that you are walking away from, and focus on your own game. Focus on your own internal change. And it will help you to get out of this feeling of being stuck and overwhelmed and ready to give up. Okay? Your last card is beautiful, and honestly, one of my favorite cards. And actually, I think that Temperance is, I think it's one of my personal cards here. Temperance, right? This is all about finding balance. And that has been, my gosh, for this Leo, this has been my journey, finding the balance. So look at this, out of this chaos of walking away from what does not serve, you see this figure that is, they're bent over, they're ready for this long journey, right? But really, this journey is not exterior, it's interior, it's internal, okay? So stop focusing on the people, places, and things in this situation. Go within and find that balance. You are discovering how to create it within yourself and how to find that harmony in life, okay? You are finding alignment and a sense of peace with your external environment. And how do you get this balance and peace with the external environment? You got to go in. You got to do that work and walk away from what no longer serves. Excellent reading, card set number 3. Okay, guys, so one last thing. I'm going to pull an Ascended Master card. I use the Doreen, and I love reading these. learning about just different guides and, deities, goddesses, gods that are all around working with us, right? It's all about the energy. And so I pull an Ascended Master card. If you've heard of this Ascended Master, then wonderful. Then they're calling to you and work with them. Guides like to be asked. So ask them for help. Remember card set number 1. The king, queen, you got everything. You don't. You need to ask for help. Ask for help from your guides. Okay, they want to help. They want to help. And like I said last week, they like sweet things. Leave them some apples and tangerines around the house and talk to them out loud. Okay? Talk to them out loud. I do, anyways. And it's always a beautiful thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see what. Oh, so what Ascended Master? Okay, it's this one. And let's see what we have this week. Oh, Hilarion. Okay, this is another Ascended Master that I am not familiar with. This is really cool. So let's see. This is health and healing. So let me look this up. I love this. And this is, this is a pretty powerful week that we're in. We're in the middle of a huge portal. What is it? 1 to 11. So the energy right now is pretty intense. So it is time for health and healing. So let me get to where it talks about this. I'm not familiar with, I don't understand why I'm having a hard time finding this one. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is really cool because the page that is on is page 44, and 4 is my master number. I love that. So this message is definitely for me and for everyone. So here we have, so Hilarion is also, okay, here we go. Look at this dude, okay? Look at those blue eyes. My God, he looks like he would definitely have maybe hung out with Jesus back in the day. I don't know. But let's see. Hilarion, also known as Saint Hilarion or Master Hilarion, was a 4th century Middle Easterner. Okay, I need to stop. Anyways, but Middle Easterner who became renowned for his successful healing work. Hilarion was beloved by both Christians and those who practice the old religions, which I feel it should be for all, healers that are, because my views on spirituality and religions is that, they're all just different sides of the same coin. That's how I feel about it. Take it or leave it, whatever resonates with you. But I love that he practiced with, he didn't discriminate based on religion, right? Much of his life and healing work was immortalized by Saint Jerome's writings, which described Hilarion healing by commanding earthbound spirit attachments to leave. Ooh. Call upon Hilarion for any issue involving healing or the clearing of energy. And isn't that interesting too? Because, I started with the black tourmaline, which is all about clearing any kind of negative energy. And then we end with Master Hilarion. And so this card is a sign of healing. And that's so wonderful because the energy right now is all about releasing what is no longer serving, right? And using your divine healing power. So it says that your divine power has awakened and you feel compelled to help others to heal, just as you've been healed. So too, do you want others to enjoy health and vitality And that is all about my plant-based health advocacy right here. And I can't make this up, right? You're supported in making life changes so that you can continue to heal yourself and others, right? And so, because a lot of people will, look at like healers and teachers, like they have to be perfect for some reason. And I'm like, really? Like, when you're a healer, it means that you have walked through or are walking through healing yourself, right? And it's a messy business, this, spiritual recovery journey. Just like I told a friend of mine recently, it is not a linear progression. It's more like, you know what I'm saying? So be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the healers in your life, right? Know that we are all, right, taking moves inch by inch, up, down. It wanes, it waxes, it wanes. I mean, it's a crazy journey, guys. It says that you're supported in making these life changes, and that right now you need to let go of any fears or restrictive. So this is limiting beliefs, right? Emotions, any kind of restrictive thinking, so you can fully open your heart up to the miracles of healing. Some additional meanings for this card. An illness or injury is healed or healing. Okay? So Hilarion is helping with the process. So if you are in the process of healing yourself right now, and you know that you're in the middle, I mean, this is a very conscious healing time, then call on Hilarion to help you. You are a healer. You are. I mean, those that walk this path are healing themselves in order to heal the world. Okay? As above, so below. And so this is a good and a safe time for you to change into a healing career. So that's excellent. Thank you, Hilarion, for that insight, because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And then it also says to study healing modalities, which is also something that I'm working on. So woot woot to that reading. Anyway, so like I said, I'll take a picture of the cards. I'll put them in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading today on Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. That's me. And love and light, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.